Yo, what up, guys? Kevin Banks, and in this video, I'm gonna show you how to remake Ghostface Killers by 21 Savage and Offset, featuring Travis Scott, and produced by Metro Boomin. So we're gonna be remaking this on GarageBand for iOS on the iPhone. So make sure you drop a like, leave any comments and suggestions on what you want to see next, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. So let's get right into it. So before we start, make sure you want to set that tempo. Go ahead and click the right hand corner up here on the setting bar and go to song settings, and you'll find tempo and set it to 83, and make sure you have at least 16 bars, because that's all we're going to need for the intro of the song and then the main melodies you hear throughout the song. Alright, so for the first part, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into your piano section and go ahead and go to the Alchemy Synths, and make sure you go to mallets, and then go to, I believe it should be the first one, the Atlantean bells. And then from there, you want to click on the soft set. And then if you want to see how to get this sound, all I did was just adjusted a few of these. And that's pretty much it. Just so I could get it like to sound darker. Because in the track, all you hear is some like dark bells. So yeah, go ahead and go to your track settings and add some compressor and treble. And you should be good for this sound. So yeah, and make sure you save these sounds, that way if you ever want to make beats on here, you have like custom sounds already. So here are the notes for it. Yeah, so after I implemented the notes, I want to go ahead and turn down the velocities on these keys. Uh, just only these right here, the ones that have two, but these right here should be a little bit higher than the other ones. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And yeah, that will be it for our bells. So now on to the next sound in the song. So for this next sound, we're gonna need a synthesizer, because in the beginning of the track you hear like this dark deep bass, but really it's just a synthesizer. So for this one, we're gonna go ahead and go to your piano section and go to the pads on Alchemy Synths and click on the Epic Cloud Formation, and from there you're gonna want to hit the soft set. And again, I just adjusted a few of these. Make sure you do that too if you want to get this sound. And yeah, pretty much get like a deeper synth. And for the track controls, we're gonna add some compressor and lower the treble down, and make sure the bass is about like halfway. So for the keys, it's not too hard, very simple, but yeah, very good. So here, I'll let you hear it. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for that. And now we're gonna go ahead and go on to the next part of the song, which is the guitar. Now the guitar should be in your piano section, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. All you have to do is adjust it in the track settings and add the reverb a little bit more, or halfway, lower the bass, add treble in the compressor, and then for the keys, the notes are really simple, so it'll sound like this. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the guitar. Real simple. Now on to the next sound. This next sound sounds kind of weird. Kind of sounds like a weird alien. noise. But it sounds really good with the guitar once you play it together. So here it goes. Yeah, so a lot of people might miss this sound if they're trying to remake the beat because it kind of gets all like bundled up in the song. But you should be able to hear it. And to get that sound, all you want to do is go to your Alchemy Synth, go to the stringed, and then go to Autumn Legends. And then after that, all you want to do is click the thick ambient vibrato, and the stock sound should sound very similar to the one in the track. So yeah, you don't really have to adjust much, except I mean I might have done a little bit adjustments, but it should be close to it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the first part of the song, the intro, and I'll play the intro for you guys so you can hear how it sounds all together. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the first part. Now on to the second part of the track, which should be like the main melodies you hear throughout most of the song. Now on to the next part of the song, we're gonna go ahead and add another synth for the melody. Now we're gonna go ahead and go again to our Alchemy synths and go to our pads, and you want to click Aurora over Iceland. That's because that's the one we're gonna need. And you're gonna go ahead and choose slow crescendo and adjust it how I have it here for this sound. And for our track controls, not much is needed besides a little bit of compressor, and that'll be it for the sound settings. Now for the notes, they're real easy, so here they go. So yeah, that's about it. As you can see, the melody switches up about halfway. So that's that for that part of the track. Now we're gonna move on to the next sound. Alright, so now that we got our melody done, we're gonna go ahead and add some bass. So we're gonna go ahead and go to your synth bass and go ahead and click on retro bass, and that's the one we're gonna be using. And all you gotta do is filter it, and it'll give you like a dirty sub bass. And go ahead and add some bass to that on your track settings and lower the treble, and then add some compressor to it. And once you have done that, we'll get the bass sounding real smooth. So here are the notes for it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the bass. Real simple, real easy. Now we're gonna move on to the next part of the song. So now that we got our bass done, we're gonna go ahead and add our chords. So for the chords, you're gonna want to go ahead and go to your Alchemy synths and go to your mallets again, and make sure you click on metallic atmosphere because we're gonna need to click on the dark chimes. And to make it sound like real like low, we're gonna go ahead and adjust these just a few. And then for our track controls, we're gonna go ahead and lower the treble and lower the bass. And then once you got that done, we should sound something like this right here. So yeah, guys, that's your chords. They'll sound real soft when you adjust the settings, so it won't overpower the melody. So yeah, now we're just gonna go ahead and add our hi-hats. And for the hi-hats, you're just gonna go ahead and go to the trapdoor kit on the drum section, and that's the one we're gonna be using, just the basic hi-hats. So the hi-hat is just a 4-bar loop, so here it is. And yeah, that basically repeats itself over and over. And if you don't know how to roll your hi-hats, all you gotta do is just zoom in and then implement them. So yeah, it's real easy. So now that we got that done, we're gonna add our kick. For the kick, you're gonna go ahead and add the trapdoor kick and the classic drum kick, so it could be like a soft, hard-hitting kick. So here's the kick pattern. So yeah, again, that just loops all by itself, just like the hi-hats. And now to finish it off, all we're gonna do is add the claps and the wood blocks. So now for our claps, we're gonna go ahead and combine them with some wood blocks. That way it gets like kind of like a crunchy feel, I guess. So go ahead and add 2 sets of claps from the hip hop drum machine, and then 2 sets of wood blocks, from one from the hip hop drum machine and then one from modern 808. And for the clap pattern, this is how it'll go. Basically just a loop. And yeah, guys, that's basically your clap pattern. So yeah, guys, that's the full beat. I'm gonna play it for you right here in a second. So here it goes. That's the full beat right there, guys. I will be uploading the full instrumental later on. It should be down in the description. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe and like. And until next time, guys, deuces.
On game, bang, and I'm dangerous. Smith and Wesson.